Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand, Daddy Plays Hades, the 99 update. There was yet another patch while I wasn't looking, and just mostly some small bug fixes and other things. One notable change they did though, they actually changed the Zagreus shield. Now increases the damage of your regular attack and your dash attack. I think it's a good change because, you know, it feels more active, game style defining, game style changing. Well, not too game style defining, but still much more than just dealing or being dealt less damage to walls. So let's take that one out for a spin, see what we can find. We don't need this much, so we can just crank these down and go earn that Titan blood. Here's me hoping that we will have a gold experience on this run. Finding good stuff, Aphrodite is always in your stuff here.
What do you say we go and make new friends together?
Okay, hang on a second. Did I call this game the 99 update or did I call it the Blood Press update? If I did call it the 99 update again, that's part of the course. At this point, it always takes me a couple days and weeks to probably get used to that. But now I'm not so sure. I remember I did a test recording just seeing if the sound would be nice and proper this time around. And that seemed fairly okay at the time. And I remember that when I did my introduction for the test recording there, I said the 99 update for sure. I do not know if I said it for this one. Now let's go. Hammer or Athena? I kinda wanna go for Athena actually here. The hammer will come back later down the line. Oh, you might be wondering, if you are not sure if you made a mistake there, it's still early into the run, why aren't you just restarting the run? Well, there's a good reason to that. First of all, I want you to know that I am conscious of the fact that that happens every now and then. Second of all, I want you to know that I don't take myself too serious when it comes to about that. Mistakes happen, and I make a few, but overall, too few to mention, at least that's what I hope.
I'm here again to lend to you my power, noble cousin. Though your own strength of will is how you'll finally break free of that cruel place.
But from every mistake I make, I learn. Eventually. At least a little bit. At least that's the general idea. Now. We got a problem over here, because these guys are absolute scumlords, of course. Okay, you know what? I feel like I just realized that, but this room is actually super terrifying, isn't it? The fact that they are summoning shadow doppelgangers that can each and every one of you, they can just each stun you for increased damage. Just imagine this being a super high heated run. That could be terrifying, right? You would have to be constantly on your toes to not have that happen to you. I haven't done any high heated runs on this update thus far. I don't think I will do too many anytime soon. I've seen Hellion already have done some. And I think, you know, overall, I'm probably overstating things. They are probably a problem, but not as much of a problem. When it comes to high-heated runs, everything is a problem. But it is a problem that can be overcome. It's a problem that you need to overcome in order to get stuff done like that in the first place. Well, then again, why would you even want to do that in the first place, right? There's so many more productive and enjoyable things you could do. Just look at streaming. I've been streaming a lot these last few days and weeks. I don't think I want Artemis in here, actually. We reroll this.
Give me another.
Aphrodite again? You know, let's go with Aphrodite. We could get a doable in here. We already had that one before in the past. I wouldn't mind seeing it again. Lasers. Ah, we're fine for the most part. I don't know if it even does anything for you to take out the small fry there. Ooh, wait on a second. Can we do it again? Yeah, we did it. Good trap usage there. Broken Resolve might open us up for the legendary. Diamond also pretty nice, but I do think I can take the Broken Resolve here. We have been doing a lot of streaming recently. We have been playing a lot of different games. Oh, we played just this week alone. We have played A little bit of Binding of Isaac. We have played a bit of West of Dead. A fair bit of West of Dead, man. We've gotten so deep into that game. Finally beat the long exploration in Curse of the Dead Gods, which is an honest-to-God blessing.
Veiled in darkness.
There's a fish. We might take that with us.
Come to me, fishes.
Don't think I've played Noita this week, but I have played some Star Wars again yesterday, which was also a gold experience. Finished the first chapter with the Sith Warrior.
There. I caught a knucklehead.
That was overall pretty disappointing. Just getting a knucklehead, come on. Demeter and a hammer. We can afford both, so we take both.
Take it.
We could get a special for the debuff. Sure, let's take it, why not? And the better Bull Rush, Sudden Rush, Explosive Return. I would have liked to get a hammer in here that actually does something for me and my Zagreus attack, but sadly that was not in the cards. Sure, take the money. Hey there. On the bright side, we have 2 debuffs now, so that's good. And you know what, I had a lot of fun with that. I had a huge amount of fun with that, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of those days to come around. It's Sunday over here, as I'm recording this. I'm pretty sure this one will go up on the Monday right after I'm recording this, so from my perspective tomorrow. Oh, this guy.
Death has come.
Hello, Death.
Figured you'd be up to have another of our little contests.
Oh yeah, we also played Smite. Of course, how could I forget about Smite? It was terrible. Oh, Nox. She absolutely... We had a pretty big Smite play session yesterday. Nox ruined that so much for me. I hate that goddess so much. God, she is a problem. It was so pretty fun overall. I was so close to raging in that game. That would have been... That was almost the first opportunity for you to experience some honest-to-God DeGrand rage. But no. I remained as calm as humanly possible in that moment. But yeah, you know, just overall, the variety of games we had in that last few days and weeks, and thanks for the parting shot, I take it.
Divine
Here's something
protection.
for the show.
It was very enjoyable to me, and I'm looking forward to just build up on that. Playing Hades, I still play it to a degree that allows me to upload a video every single day.
Let's get you on your way, Princette, and in good spirits too.
And there's a good chance that I will not stop that anytime soon. There's a very high chance that Hades will stick with me until the end of all days. Ooh, hello, beautiful.
How goes it, Zagreus?
And there is still Artemis fighting our way into the one. I take the exit wounds here. See how that will go. Now here's the question. We haven't taken a T1 boon from Artemis. Do we qualify for a legendary regardless now because we have exit wounds? I do not know. I gotta say, I'm kinda tempted to try that out. I am kinda tempted to try it out. Maybe we will. I mean, what is stopping us from trying that out? We have seen a lot of legendaries of her in the last few days, and I gotta say, the Night in the update left me so thirsty in that regard that I am not thinking that me getting enough out of that legendary will be happening anytime soon. Oh, we're getting there. Girly, we're getting there. Ooh, lots of circles on the ground. She dead. Making fairly okay time over here, too.
Something for the mirror.
Now, onwards to the next floor. But yeah, I'm looking forward to just adding to all that variety we have over the last few days without any reduction in the Hades videos. The Hades videos, they are here to stay. The update just started. I think we have seen most of what this update has to offer for the most part. Small updates that still happen on a semi-regular basis aside, but if we'll keep that to the side. I think story-wise we have dried out most conversation pools. We have seen most of the fated authorities. We now have all weapons fully maxed out in terms of Titan Blood, and I think we have also forged a bond with almost all the characters that we could forge a bond with in here. The only one I think we are still missing out on is Hypnos. Who was a little bit of a problem, because I feel like, I'm pretty sure that for him we would have to actually lose a few runs to Asterius, and you know, I hate losing. I hate losing, so I don't know when and how we are going to accomplish that. He also has a small storyline with Thanatos and Doozer going on, where they are like, hey, you need to try a bit harder on your job. But we have also seen some progress with that. Apparently Hypnos is now pretty decent at his job, which came as a surprise to everyone involved, me included. Because it kind of happened overnight. He got some helpful advice from a couple people, and also a little bit of help in terms of furniture from me, and now everyone is like, well, Hermes, you're the greatest. You're actually great at your job. How did that happen? I wonder if he will be like, hey, you and I, we're doing pretty good here. Thanks for helping me take care of my job, and now I will allow you to give me a big old bottle of ambrosia to celebrate the occasion. How about that? And I will be like, yeah, sure, whatever, you spoony man. And after that we will be the best pals, sharing a sleepy bond of something of the sorts. It will be amazing. Speaking of amazing, there's a shop, there's a Duoboon room, and there's Downs. We actually still need darkness, so we might as well get that.
You really think you can get out of here?
That is actually one of the only things we still have to take proper care of in here. Farming a huge chunk of darkness, you son of a gun. We still need a lot of darkness in order to fully max out our fated authorities and our fated persuasions. Should probably take a while, but we probably get there in time. All in due time. So, we have Athena and Demeter. I'm not looking forward to seeing their Duoboon in here, so here's me hoping that that will just not happen. Also, I forgot to exchange my keepsakes. That was pretty bad. Let's start with Athena.
No pleasing all upon Olympus, I suppose?
She'll get over it.
The strength of the goddess.
If you are so disinterested in my generosity, young Zagreus, then you shall have my wrath.
Demeter's Wrath. Make that a game.
Have mercy, Demeter.
Make Demeter's Wrath the sequel to Ashura's Wrath, which, by the way, was a beautiful game. I never played it, but I watched the story on YouTube a couple of years back, and I loved it. To these days, I have to suppress tears every time I'm thinking about the music, because it left me so emotional. Manly tears of manliness, of course, because the story was so manly. I'm going to say manly one more time to really assure you. Manly. No, man, I don't know. I have a weak spot for stories like that. You know, Ashura, he has a very compelling character. It is so easy to associate with a character who would go against the heavens and the gods himself.
I can take everything from you.
Out of sheer rage from having his daughter taken away from him. Ashura, he is the real MVP. Okay, let's take the Arctic Blast in here. I actually did not double check that. That might be a good opportunity to do it now. I want to see if my Explosive Return actually applies god effects now. Because I'm pretty sure that was not a thing before. Let's go with Artemis. Because I really want to see if we can actually will her legendary into existence here. Because if we could, that would be pretty nice. It is all for the sake of science. And I mean, for the few of you, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but the ending, man, the ending. Oh, the ending was so good. Oh, I love that game so much. Let's. I don't know if you have seen him. He's all the time in my streams. This guy called Svel. Great man, always there for the streams, always having a good experience, always asking a lot of questions. I always enjoy him being there. And he is always asking roguelike related questions. On one part because he really enjoys roguelites. I think they are his second favorite genre in gaming. But also because I think he thinks that they are my favorite genre as well. Which they may, I never probably thought about that much. And yeah, those kind of games that really have storylines, interesting characters, that really make me feel emotions, really make me tear up to the fullest. Those are the games that I really can get behind.
Not easy to communicate, though you're learning from experience at least.
If you say so. There's no legendary, that is fine. We will take... Let's take their attack, actually. take her attack because we do have stronger base damage on it, so maybe that will come clutch. And because that was a mini boss fight, I was not able to see how my explosive return would apply stacks. Come down, come down, come down. Oh yeah, it does apply it twice. Oh, they changed it. That's so good. Yeah, it gives him 2 stacks every time it does it. That's so good. I don't think that was actually noted in the patch notes anywhere, so that is super, super good. I mean, you look at it from this perspective, we have the Demeter special right now. That means that we can now apply freezing stacks twice as fast with the special than we were able to before. If you look at Athena, that should mean that the explosion, if you use reverse, should also end up at least deflecting some stuff. That should also mean that, you know, Aphrodite, 2 chances to weakening, 2 chances to maybe charm an enemy. Ares, I think Ares is not that hot, but, you know, Diamond's Fortune, 2 applications for a little bit of extra damage. Zeus, depending on how you hit your enemies a bit, might enable you to just get that sweet, sweet double lightning hit on enemies, which would be absolutely lovely. Oh, Poseidon! Oh my god, I hope Poseidon would get the knock up on the explosion. That would be so cool. Taking a fair bit of damage over here because this room is a bit annoying, but we get through it. And the clock is running out on me. Oh yeah, we should try to use our attack a bit more regularly, just so we can reap some crits. That was a decent crit. On a regular attack, that was an absolute decent crit to be had there. Nice.
Right on time.
It's you, boss. That's good. But you're standing still. That's bad. Let's get you up and moving about again. All right?
Alrighty then. Faster specials. Perfect. Suits the occasion just fine. And there's a shop. We have so much money. When did I get so much money? I remember I've taken 2 or 3 money rooms, but still. I was also spending left and right.
I'll take this one.
Oh, the unhealthy fixation. Speak of the devil. We only applied for our weakening effect, but our dash attack, but that is fine by my standards. Let's go. You know what, that's actually something I should keep my eye out. Playing some more honest-to-God great single-player games that have an actual ending to them. I don't have my eyes out on a particular one of them right now, but if I come across one, you'll probably end up being the first to notice that as soon as you see the uploads happening. The uploads or the streams, I don't know. I really enjoy streaming these last few days, man. If you haven't seen me streaming yet, definitely come check it out. I stream, for the moment, all the time without any kind of rhythm or appointments, just whenever I feel like it. But I'm pretty sure I will change that up in the future as well. Just to get some honest-to-God scheduling in there in that regard, just so that you can plan that into your daily activities properly. I mean, it seemed pretty fine to taking out regular enemies in here, but we are not that strong. We are not all that strong over here. I still have Thanatos, actually. Honest to God, I forgot about that. I think I did that when I unlocked all the companions. Alright, I unlocked all the companions and gave them enough ambrosia to just be happy with the situation, be fully maxed out. There you go. Now only one is left. Ooh, and he got me. Good head slam. Great head slam. But that's okay, because we are just going to finish you off, Bernie. Almost done. And done. We were so fast on the first floor, but this one really took a while.
Back to wherever your neck went.
HP-wise, we're looking pretty good too. We got so much money, we got so many god boons. You know what it is? We haven't picked up a single palm of power.
Don't know any other way.
You know what? I actually like that. I actually like that a lot. I feel like I should make an honest to God effort of not picking up so many pumps of power, because I do like having a lot of boons more than having a few amount of powerful boons. At least that's me. Now let's go for Artemis. We can absolutely get her legendary in here. We have a T1 boon, we have the exit boons. There's no way in hell that we can't get it. And you know what, I'm going to take the second custom with me as well. That will make the first part of Elysium a bit easier. Maybe Hermes will show up himself as well later down the line, giving us faster recharge times, so we can just Athena cast all the time. And maybe we even get the duo between her and Artemis as well for some free crits. Oh, there's a lot of decent potential for this run. Where's the next one? There. I mean, having this deflecting cast going on, especially against these jokers, it's pretty satisfying, man. Next one, next one, next one. Come on, don't be shy.
Stay dead next time.
Stay dead, never to return. And I was so hoping that you would use some more attacks. Oh yeah, the hyper sprint. We had the hyper sprint before, and it's actually pretty cute. Let's take it.
Moving right along.
Giving us that sweet sturdy effect every time we use a dash. It's much less about the extra movement speed we get after that, but that sturdy effect for even more damage mitigation right after dashing. I feel like this is going. I feel like that is going to be a boon that is not going to be talked about a lot, but it's going to end up being a good one. Oh, not a good one, but a decent one. It is one of those boons. Those boons are the real heroes, you know? The boons that you just never ever talk all that much about because they are no legendaries or duo boons, but they still end up going to be pretty decent and good and fine because they're just silent supporters for the most part. Of course, they are just some regular boons in general that are also like that. And there are also some boons that are even better than that. I mean, a Divine Dash for Athena. That is probably one of the best boons in the game that you could get on any given run. This run already is taking way too long for my taste again. There. Thank you. Empowering Fly. Oh yeah, you know, that actually works great with the run we're having right now, right? That's actually amazing. Dashing Warp, also kind of tempting, but Empowering Flight? We do use our special all the time. Oh my god. That was weird. I dropped my headset and it hung itself up on my microphone. I hope the sound quality is still fine. Yeah, the Empowering Flight. We do use our special all the time, and after that now we get empowered attacks. That's cool. Let's go for the shop here. Alright, Chronos. Good shower, Chronos, my bad.
I'll pay for that.
Ravenous Wills, no burst. I do like all of these. I feel like we're not going to be at no cast stones a lot, especially if we do end up getting the legendary. Sorry, Patroclus. No, never say sorry to Patroclus. Always go visit him. Especially if you need that Death Defiance, just go visit him.
Visitor. Hello again.
I was about to say, where's the music in the background? Something is missing.
I'm pleased to be of any help at all.
He's so positive these days since he and Achilles got back together. That is so good. Okay, there we go. Artemis again. And not Asterius to be fought in here, huh?
Butterfly ball.
That was bad. I shouldn't have called Fan there. I knew he would up. Here's the thing, guys. Over the last few runs, especially when we were playing on stream, which we haven't done all that much this last few days, I gotta say. But yeah, every time we saw the third boss, for the most part, it always seemed to be Asterius, and that was a problem.
Name of Hades.
Okay, support fire also serves as a prerequisite. We take that just on general notice. And I've seen so little of the butterfly ball that I just keep forgetting what it can actually do. It is so insane. Asterius was going absolutely crazy. Surprisingly enough, since I turned off the extreme measures rank 3, and don't quote me on that, that is purely subjective. There is probably no credence to that, but I'm still going to say it as I see it. Since we have turned the extreme measures rank 3 off, I feel like we are seeing Asterius a bit less, which I take offense to because I would have preferred to fight him in his harmless form, quote-unquote harmless form. then I would fight the teleporting butterfly spawner. Oh, explosions everywhere, huh? Yeah. It feels like that was just the game purposely trying to screw me. And I feel like the game is doing that a lot. Now, who's next? No more armored scumbags. Please, there's armored enemies, but they do not have the benefits packaged up attacks. But they are spear heroes, and that makes them scumbags by default. For better or worse. Charmed one. Killed the rest. Killed the charmed one. And we are done. I gotta say, I really do like the hammer that makes my attacks now a bit stronger. I feel like the Zagreus aspect is probably going to be the only real hammer for which that is going to be good. So it's a nice coincidence that we got that. One of them up in there is gonna respawn. There's nothing I can do about it. And he hit me with his balanced and fine spear attacks because these guys are jerks. Also, these guys are fully armored, bruisered up, and deal extra damage too. There.
Mine now.
Spears, man, they are a problem. They are a problem. They have problems. They cause problems. And he bit me. But that's okay.
I'm empty.
Because we also cause a lot of problems for them, which I consider to be absolutely justified. There's a flame wheel. I swear, these guys can smell the blood there.
So close.
Just smash him through the wall there. And smashed him into the area there, which is also nice. Small butterflies. Next up. Ooh, I hate it when they spawn all the bombing guys. That's okay. Give me crits, give me crits! No crits.
You found me, Artemis.
Artemis giving me nothing impressive, really. Nothing impressive, absolutely. Let's take the Hide Breaker on the off chance that we get her and do a boon later down the line. And let's spend some more money. Artemis once more, that's good. And oh my god, okay, now we're cooking. Of course I take the fully loaded. Yeah, of course I take the fully loaded. That was our whole MO in here after all.
Delicious.
Better Snowburst, a better Deadly at Strike. I think we take the Snowburst here. We want to get the most out of our cast. Anything you gotta say?
Asterius and I shall smite you back into the lowest depths of hell.
You can try.
Thanatos.
Let's see the update.
An intruder.
An intruder? Watch how you talk to Thanatos, man. God knows I don't like him. And he likes to pretend that he and we are not like that, but we are very, very close with one another. So I will not have you talk bad about him like that. Thanatos is a very, very famous and well-known and well-respected person of the underworld, which is much more than you can say for yourself, you gaudy king. Ooh. Well, not only well known, but also well received. Asterius over here just living the life. And double time them, nice.
You're next, Bullman.
That was pretty good. That was such a clean fight overall. I think we got lit like once, maybe twice. And only for a little damage too.
So you thwarted the champion of the
Yeah, I gave him a good old thwarting. You better believe that.
I guess word travels fast.
Let's take this, take a Fatal Twist as well. Yarn of Ariadne could be good for the next time we see an honest to god good god boon. And now we go with the Acorn again.
So close.
We don't have any money left in our pockets. We spend it all. Which is good. Which is good. I feel like the best place to be in terms of money is 0 to 200 gold, because that means... Here's the thing, the closer you are to 0 gold, the better your money management is, because you want to invest all your money into basically everything at any given time. There's a lot of things for offering here. I actually do want the gold there because that I can invest into god boons.
I won't have it.
It looks pretty promising, alright. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it.
Fishing time.
Alright, we are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We just need to be quick about it. We are going to get a lot of god boons in here. We Please take the bite, fish. Please take the bite. Take the bite, take the bite, take the bite, take the bite. Take the bite, fish. There.
I got one.
Ah, that's a scuffer.
All right.
That is a scuffer indeed, another stone one. Okay, what do we start with in here? Probably, let's start with Demeter. Get her to the boon with Athena maybe out of the way. After that we are going for Aphrodite. Trying to save Athena and Artemis for last because I want to at least a little bit try to weed out their god boons. Trying to hunt their dual boon. We'll see how all of that will go. Yeah, as you remember, we can just super spam our cast now. We're going to get, not against the regular enemies, but against Satan, we are going to get a sizable amount of, what's it called again? Exit wound damage. Because we are casting so much and so fast, and all of these are not interesting to me in the least.
This blasted place again.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. Almost stepped into that one, didn't I?
Feels thanatos.
Look at this mess.
Yeah, look at this mess. Oh, that was pretty decent stuff. Tried to poison me, but I had cast stones up there ready. There's still, I was about to say, there's a bot in here somewhere left. Demeter with the stubborn roots. I knew she would show them to me. That's the only reason why I got to Demeter first.
Family.
I did not want to see that boon from Athena or Artemis. You know what, I want to spend some money in here. Let's do it right now.
Thank you, mate.
You know what? Last stand. It's a good opportunity for that too. Alright, go for Aphrodite next.
Maybe this way.
There's also a Hermes boon for sale. I don't know if I really want that though. There are some cool things he could offer me still. There are some very, very cool things he could offer me still, but it is also the most expensive boon that is for sale up in there, so... I don't know, man. It's just so nice that we can spam casts like this again on a more regular basis. Not as good as we could have done before because... Oh, nice. They did nerf the legendary a bit by taking out one of the cast stones it could give, but still, it's so good, so powerful, so potent, and I love it. Now, we keep on moving on, going for Artemis now. I see you, and I'm not afraid of you, big boy. He died. What did he even die to? He didn't look like he was down that far already. It always is such a satisfying feeling to see these guys shoot their poison darts into the Athena cast. Always and evermore. Ooh! That was a good rat attack. Keep on firing, boy. There goes one. And there goes another one.
Not yet.
You know, with all that being said and done, now that this has become a pretty heavy cast run, I do think we should have tried to get at least one bomb into our cast earlier. We didn't manage to, and that's okay. We should still be pretty fine and well off. Next up, hello! Yeah, sadly lasers, they are our kryptonite.
Almost finished with these.
Ooh, oh my god! I almost knocked myself into the guillotine there with the knockback from my cast. That was close. Okay, my regular shield still blocks the lasers. I don't know if it was just a bug or if it was a thing specific to the Beowulf shield. We had an opportunity once where we were just not able to block their regular attacks off, and it was a problem. Let's take the Artemis nade, just so we have an nade. That was a big old problem because they were able to just flat out melt me when I wasn't expecting them to. Still no dual boon in here. Let's take the pressure points. And Athena once more. I probably will go for the money as well there. And cast, and done. Keep on moving, boy. I would have loved to deflect the trap back at you. I knew this room would end up being my ruin at least once. Had to happen eventually. But that's okay.
I'm empty.
Because we are still fairly strong in here. We still have a little bit of time. And we still have a lot of golden opportunities to grow a bit stronger too.
No use.
Yes, plenty of use, Zagreus. Just stress. Ooh, okay. Let's summon Fan in here. Let the boy have some fun.
Not yet.
Boom.
How many now?
I don't know how I feel about a bother with a gravity shield on him. A bit angsty, maybe. Just a tiny bit. Oh, they are everywhere right now. Son of a gun. I gotta say, I don't know quite when it happened, but at some point, Artemis Prospect ended up being one of my least favorites, because I feel like the damage, it's just pure single target damage if you use a single charge, which kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, others just have a bit more explosive effect, a bit more pizzazz, so to speak.
This one, I guess.
Also, this is probably the first and the last time you ever hear me say the word pizzazz. God knows, I have no idea where I even learned that word. Probably from some kind of sitcom like 2.5 Men. Yeah, pizzazz, it sounds like the word Alan would use. Who, by the way, I feel like he is not getting enough recognition. That guy, I don't know how the actor is called, but he is an amazing actor. He is actually playing Lex Luthor in the CW DC universe. And when I first saw him, I was like, wait, they added that guy in. He is as far away from Lex Luthor as it can be. And I mean, if you just look at him from a body structure and overall, he is not like you would imagine Lex Luthor looking.
Look at all that coin.
If you translate it directly from the comics. Doesn't matter. Absolutely doesn't matter, because he absolutely still does a great job. He is acting the ever-living crap out of that stuff. That was a pretty powerful crit. We lost the Death Defiance because lasers are fun and fine, but that's fine. Can we push you into that? Yeah, we could. Just keep him there. Okay, I don't think the trap will hit you there. No, it will not. Oh, we pushed him super heavy out of bounds there. That's bad.
Over there.
Okay, all is good, all is fine. Now we have the money for the Hermes boon, if nothing else.
I can use this.
And we get the quicker auto reload. You know what? It was worth it.
Let's go.
We can just super spam this almost.
Cerberus again accepts the sack.
Demeter at this point, I don't think she would have had all that much stuff that I really would have enjoyed.
Thank you, boy.
You know, if you just ignore that he is not a big and super muscular man, he looks the part. In his own way. Lex Luthor usually not associated with a beard, but he has one that looks amazing.
Cold air.
But again, really just the acting he does here and there. It's...
Come all this way again
it's good.
to fall to me. Would that you paid me such respects back at the house.
I actually don't know all that many other roles he has played. I know he is fairly well known for, of course, Hades' gun. Yeah, try to use your cast stones against me. They will lose against my cast stones all day today. Apparently in one of his earliest roles, he was playing some kind of high school playboy, which is a kind of hard thing to imagine for most things, for most persons, I think.
What shall it take for you to stop this foolishness?
A whole lot more effort. Also, don't be shielded when my cast stones are about to dislodge. Don't be stealthed either. That's bad. Here's the gun once more. We still have 2 minutes left on the clock. Come on, Hades. Don't be so scared. By the way, the deflects we get out of those casts, they're amazing. I think I got hit by the same shockwave twice there, and I take offense to that.
There goes my shield.
There goes his shield indeed. Thanks to that goddamn shield hero. Let him respawn. Look how much I care. We're just going to take Hades out here and now. Oh man, I just love seeing the deflect damage every time he's using his cast. Okay, we have 1 minute left on the clock. Let's make it count. Oh, that shockwave. Why is it so full of scum? There's a lot of faces going on and on and on. I think we got some nice deflects going on in there as well. Halfway through, 48 seconds left. Got me there. Slightly mistimed that, but we're still going good. Oh no! No, I made a mistake. I was supposed to just spam my special there, not my cast. And there.
I shall see you back at home.
You'll have to open your eyes if you do that.
Blast.
Yeah, overall it was a pretty decent run.
Father. In the name of someone
Disciple of
very sore
Artemis.
right
Yeah,
now.
we really did see a lot of her, huh? We never got the Athena Artemis legendary though. Even though we tried so hard towards the end. But it's fine. We got a legendary and that made it the run.
mortal-loving prince would doubtless find that death still comes in a variety of different forms. One of the most common, yet perhaps least interesting, involves simply waiting long enough until...
No.
Well, here's us hoping that we will not end up living through the same fate like Zagreus just did in waiting for the next update. I have no... Actually, I will double check that after the game.
Thank you everyone, you're too kind.
I will check that in a moment. We don't have a set date for the next update. I'm pretty sure it's going to be around winter time again.
Here, you can have these, Chef.
Which is probably going to be a few months from now on.
I'm much obliged.
But yeah, I will check. I will check if there's some kind of date we are given. Okay, apparently there's just no more voice lines for those, which is kind of sad. I kind of feel like... Oh!
Hi, you two.
Zagreus, you don't have any doors. Why are you always so surprised?
Because I haven't seen you in a few months like this. It is... Guys, it has literally been months. It has literally been months since they have come in here.
Meg, Than, what are you two... What's going on? Whatever it is, I can explain. Oh, wait, you're both smiling. Oh, let me just take this in a moment here.
You can tell Zagreus is about as confused as I am right now.
You give Thanatos and me too little credit, Zag. We've known each other longer than you've been alive.
I'd say we know quite a bit by now, all things considered. Isn't that right, Megara?
Can't you see we're off duty right now, Zagreus?
Ooh, now the good times are starting. Go. Why would I ease them off in here? Are you crazy? Of course we go to them.
Huh, well then. If this turns out to be some sort of dream, I will be very, very mad. Though, I guess there's one good way to find out.
Oh, there's some intense giggling going on. And a little bit of lashing.
Wow.
Wow.
Whew, well now, where was I?
Yeah, where were you?
I think we've reached an understanding here. I should be off. Until the next one, Zag. And Thanatos.
And she is gone.
Bye, Zag.
And he is gone as well.
Phew, well, that was...
Yeah, I think we can go with that. I like how Thanatos had next to no speaking role. I think we can all agree on who is the leading role in this relationship. Yeah, Mac, she knows. She knows how to treat her boys properly. They're not here anywhere else. Guys, remember at the start when I said that I think we have seen almost anything? Apparently, I was wrong.
I'm back, Rome. Did you miss me?
Here's the thing. I was on Helion's stream a few weeks back, and I saw a similar event like that happening. And he was like, that happens all the time. I haven't seen that. And I was like, no, I have not seen that. That has not been a thing that happened to me. And I was super, super mad at having romance Thanos, because apparently that was what caused those kind of events to never happen to me again. But I think the developers fixed it, and God knows it was about damn time, wasn't it? Okay. I think Zagreus is now a lot more happy. Did not expect this video to have this kind of conclusion, but God knows I appreciate it. Now, before we leave though, let me really quickly check the patch notes. If there is any kind of date given, doesn't seem to be the case. Does not seem to be the case. In previous ones also not. Nope. See the roadmap over here. June 2020. We are already in July. Other than later this year. Yeah, that is as good as it gets. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. If you like this one, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on anything. And definitely check out my streams. We're always having a great old time, and everyone watching my streams, being active in the streams, is having a good experience as well. So it's gonna be nice. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Until then, happy greatest of days. Please stay as awesome as you are.